Even though Ayaka had said that she planned on winning against the wolves, most of the words were to not allow Mizuki and the others to become discouraged. We're going up against wolves that are far larger than what you'd see in the zoo or books, so it's obvious that we'll lose this fight. On top of that, our combat ability is near zero. Ayaka thought to herself, if the others thought there'd be no chance to win, then they might not fight with their full abilities, regardless of how tiny the experience was with the horned rabbits. Her eyes watched as the wolves were close enough that if they were to attack them, there wouldn't be much time from where the monsters were to where Ayaka's group was standing. Kawa had a rifle up and aimed at the monsters. I'll shoot them. I'll try to tag several before they're able to reach us. The three of you watch my sides and back. I'll try to get any that get too close before they reach us. Ayaka added, Mizuki, Masio, the two of you don't have any reach, so when they reach you is when you'll fight back. Nodding their heads, Mizuki and Masio acknowledged Kawa's and Ayaka's words. Try and take down the big one, Ayaka said to Kawa. I get the feeling that it'll be the biggest challenge out of all of them. Do you think I have the chance to do that? Kawa maintained her focus on the wolves. It was evident that she felt like Ayaka's request was over the top and unrealistic. What other choice do we have? Ayaka said back to Kawa. If that thing gets close to us, then do you think we'll have any chance? Kawa was silent, likely thinking of Ayaka's words. There was a brief moment of silence before Kawa pulled the trigger. This time, there were multiple shots that followed after the first one. Kawa's fingers kept pulling back on the trigger as desperately as possible. The first beam of energy struck one of the legs of the larger wolf. Due to Kawa rapidly firing the weapon, on top of her not being very proficient with the rifle, the beams were scattered. Struck by the energy beams, the monster jerked in response, but aside from the slight reaction, it was clear that it wasn't going to be taken down easily. Seeing that the attacks weren't doing anything, Ayaka shouted, Forget about him! Get the other ones! As if anticipating that Ayaka was going to say that, Kawa had already switched her target to one of the smaller wolves. This time, the beams hit the smaller monster. It staggered and demonstrated that Kawa's attacks had an effect on them. Instead of finishing off the wolf that she attacked, Kawa then moved on to the next monster of a similar size. It looks like she's trying to maximize how many are injured before they reach us, Ayaka thought. The problem with Kawa's strategy was that the other wolves immediately ran towards the group. Racing to where they were located, the wolves didn't need much time to reach them. Ayaka quickly twirled her naginata and used the generated momentum to slice the nearest wolf across his shoulder close to the neck. Blood sprayed out from along where Ayaka had slashed it. Without waiting, Ayaka continued to attack a different wolf before it could bite her. She immediately moved out of the way as the monster rolled on the ground. Mizuki slashed with a katana at the closest monster. The wolf writhed in pain before quickly clenching its jaw on one of Mizuki's legs. It pulled her closer as though trying to get her unbalanced.